just joining us in the studio, and I can't wait to talk to this. He look like he's been working out. I got to keep my eyes on Coach. Coach may try to get me.
He may throw
He may try to get me. We got the head football coach for Duke University football, Coach Mike Elko. How you doing, Coach? Welcome to the show.
I appreciate you.
You doing
guys
all right?
having me on. Yeah, man. I don't think anyone's accused me of working out in about 10 years. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Be eating out, he said.
Coach said that's not something he usually accused me of. It's still good. Coach, you was named 2022 ACC Coach of the Year. Congratulations on that, by the way.
Appreciate that.
Well deserved. The Blue Devils ended with a 9-4 record last year. And you got 18 returning starters from last year. You got 8 offensive, 8 defensive, and 2 special teamers. Talk about the makeup of this team before we get into your spring game and all the other things that's coming up. But talk about the makeup of this team and how you feel about this year's team coming in with the mix of the returners.
Yeah, I think it was interesting. You know, obviously we went out last year and we surprised a lot of people with the success that we were able to have in year one. And, we bring back a huge chunk of that group. But I think that group actually feels like they left a little bit out on the table. You know, we lost 3 games in the league by 8 total points. And I think they're hungry to come back and kind of prove that they even got another step that they can take. And then obviously, we've got some of the bigger brands in the ACC that are on our schedule this year. And so there's a lot of opportunities. And so it's been a great spring. I think guys are hungry to kind of continue to show what Duke football can be all about. And so we're looking forward to the fall.
We're talking to Mike Elko. I guess K-Man mentioned the 2022 ACC Coach of the Year. And, Coach, I have to tell you, and I shared with you off mic, I was just pleasantly surprised in the success of the team. How did that fall on you? Were you surprised, or you just – you work with these guys every day. You just knew it was going to happen this way.
Yeah, I think a couple of things. I think obviously I came in and you saw what the results were in 2021, and so you didn't create large expectations. You just kind of put your head down and went to work to see what could happen. But I think we learned a couple of things pretty quick. I think one, we learned that we had tremendous character. I thought we had a really good culture in our locker room. We had kids that were willing to kind of go the extra step to be successful. And then I think early in the season we figured out we had a quarterback.
Oh,
and I think
you definitely had a quarterback.
Yeah, and
that would be
correct.
correct.
And so you combined a bunch of kids that were really willing to work and buy in and play together, and then you kind of had a quarterback who was a competitor and was willing to do some things, and it started kind of falling in place. And I thought we started to learn how to play ball the way we wanted to, and we were able to string some wins together.
Oh, good job, man! It's unbelievable.
Awesome. We are talking to the 2022 ACC Coach of the Year, Duke football coach Mike Elko. So you talked a little bit about the experience coming back, and now let's fast forward to the exciting thing of your home schedule. Tell us a little bit about your home schedule this year and who you're playing.
Yeah, so as a coach, it's probably more exciting for the fans.
Right. And how they can get tickets, right?
Yeah, for sure. But no, we open Monday night, Labor Day Monday against Clemson, which is obviously, the cream of the crop in the ACC over the last, 10 years, you would say. We bring NC State in, which is another great local brand, and we haven't played them in a long time, so it's great to get them back on the schedule. We played Notre Dame. Notre Dame comes into Durham this year, and so there's some of the bigger brands in our conference that are coming into Durham, and so it's a great opportunity. Season tickets are on sale. Quick little plug for
that.
Right?
That's where I want you to go. Right
season
there.
tickets are on sale now. Let's get the season ticket sales popping, and let's make sure we get that place filled next year. We got some really cool teams coming in.
Man, you can get those season tickets at goduke.com /football TIX.
Yeah.
Coach, so you got some tough competition coming. You got some tough games. Give me a little insight in how you get this team prepared for this upcoming schedule. Is it attention to detail? Is it strength and conditioning? Just what's if we had to look at one theme from this team, what would it be?
Yeah, I think it's probably both of those and taking them to another level. I think what we said to them was, listen, we got here and we were a team, that didn't have a great work ethic in the weight room, right? It just was what it was, and we needed to improve that tremendously. We had to kind of change our bodies and our overall mass makeup, and we did that. And that got us to where we were last year. But I think now as you look at the schedule and you look at the quality of competition coming in, we kind of told them, hey, listen, we got to do it again. Like, we've got to make the same strides and the same jumps in the next year. And then I think, year two is always about the details. I think, when you get into a year one, there's so much you have to cover, like to try to get them to understand, like, hey, this is where you go when we stretch, or this is where like there's so much. Like kids don't know anything, right? And so now you're up and running, everything's flowing smooth, and now you're really diving into the details of everything that you're trying to do. And so I think it's a combination of the two, and hopefully that pays out for us.
Well, if people want to get a little snapshot of what's going on with what you just talked about, Coach, Saturday, April the 22nd at 1 p.m. at Brooksville at Wallace Wade Stadium. We got a blue and white spring game, Coach. Game light scrimmage is a great opportunity to see the continued development of the team. So give people a snippet of what that means when we say game light scrimmage. What are you talking about?
Well, let's start with this. This is the key word, free. So it's free. So make sure everybody who's
my
listening,
kind of game.
Everyone who's listening hears that, right?
Right,
so
it's free.
You come on out, and we're just going to give you stuff. You ain't going to give us anything. But no, it's we're going to play it like a game. One of the things we try to do with our spring game is make it fan friendly, so you could follow. We try not to get in any of these like creative scoring systems where the average fan sitting in the stands and has no idea what's going on. So it'll flow like a game. We'll let the kids draft teams. We'll play a blue and white game, and it's just a cool opportunity for the fans and people in the area. I think we're the only show in town on Saturday. Yes. We're the only one going on. And so come on out and check out this new version of Duke football. Kids have been working really hard this offseason. That's
going to be awesome. We're talking about the blue and white game. We're talking to Duke coach Mike Elko. Tell us a little bit more about the fan experience, because there's a pregame fan fest. So tell us more about that.
Well, they don't let me go. I've tried. This is the second year in a row that I've tried to be part of the fan zone.
They won't let you in.
And they tell me I got to work. But no, we got all kinds of things going on. There's a little fan zone out in the practice field area, and so it's going to be very fan friendly for the kids. And we're going to have the bounce houses and the jumpies. We're going to giveaways, a lot of giveaways, and then we've got an autograph session after the game. And so any fan who sticks around for the game is going to get a chance to get around our guys and get autographs. And we're going to have all the guys out there: Riley Calhoun, Riley Leonard, Jacob Monk, Jalen Calhoun, all of our stars. They'll be out there signing things.
And this star, they can get the Coach of the Year's autograph. That's right.
They can get mine, but if they want mine amongst all them players, they're crazy. So get the ones that are really worth the money.
That's good stuff, man.
Talking with Coach Mike Elko, talking Duke University football, spring game coming up. I see here you guys will be giving out Bleed Blue hats for the first 4,000 fans. And I was looking.
They left yours over in Durham.
Look, I don't see no hat. I mean,
tell them come Saturday, get one coach.
Wait a minute. Saturday, 1 o'clock. How about this? I'll guarantee you this: if you come in as the 4,005th fan, I'll still make sure you get a Bleed Blue hat on Saturday.
Thank you, Coach.
You don't even got to be one of the first 4,000, but you got to come.
You got to come.
I was gonna say, look, see how they treat you, Reese?
I see you.
See, the first year, Coach, he came in with all kind of gifts. he had a gift basket and
Coach,
everything.
I mean, K man, things are different.
Yeah,
he is Coach of the Year.
He's the Coach of the Year.
Let's keep it 100.
Coach said, "What my damn gift?"
Last year was a little different, wasn't it?
Coach said, "Look, I was small G, now I'm a big G."
Yeah.
So,
listen, everybody's got a little status, right?
That's right.
Last year you guys did a favor putting me on. And so this
See,
year you come out. This year you come out.
I like
no,
K-Man,
I
so
wouldn't go there, but
Yeah, you do it.
y'all don't come out.
No, we got to. I mean, it's
I
gonna
love
be,
you, Coach. But I tell you, that's what I'm talking about.
But it's funny, a different way you're mates, but it's going to be exciting out there.
Yeah, it is.
On Saturday, I get a chance, again, free stuff, and it's free parking, so you'll have no excuse.
And you don't never hear
making
that
a family day.
No excuses. Free everything.
You don't never hear free
Free
parking.
everything.
Free parking is never the case.
No.
Free
Our
parking.
kids don't even get to park for free.
Exactly, free parking.
The players got to pay for parking.
I
The
know.
fans get
I mean,
it for
hey,
free.
so this is your time to take advantage of this right now.
Oh, man, Coach, it's a pleasure having you on, Coach. It's a pleasure giving you a chance to talk to you. Oh, actually, I did want to ask you real quickly. The portal, when it comes to second or third year for you guys, really, in the NIL and portal, how's that played out for you guys?
Yeah, so it's wild. I think the first thing, and we talk about this all the time, our number one goal in the portal is to keep our guys out of it.
Okay.
I think that's the priority, right? Just make sure that
You weren't the first coaches I heard say that.
No, but we've got a quarterback, we've got a left tackle, we've got a 3 technique, and everybody in the country is trying to get involved now, right? And so they all stayed, right? So that was win number one. And then I think we look at it as an opportunity to kind of find some holes in our roster and just plug some experience into them. And so we felt like we had a little bit of need in the secondary. We felt like we had some need on the O-line, so we went out and found 5 5 kids in the midterm.
Wow.
And so there's 5 new kids that have joined us this spring
Nice.
for spring ball. And,
Wow.
but that's kind of the balance. You know, we're looking to live in a world of 5 to 7, 8 supplemental guys, as long as we can keep our roster
Contributors,
together,
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and then we feel pretty good about what we're doing.
Yeah, you heard it from the man
Yeah, it
himself.
is, man. That's a good approach as well, Coach. We really do appreciate you.
Parking's free.
And good luck to you.
Y'all get
Blue
hats.
blue
I
hats.
don't know.
Blue hats.
Y'all get hats. I don't know if I'm gonna get one, but you get hats.
Listen, to keep us in a good standing, I'll make sure we get some hats over here, even if y'all don't make it out to the game. All right, I don't want y'all thinking I don't do nothing for my fans.
There you go.
Hey, look,
Coach, we appreciate you.
he big time this though.
Did he big
He
time?
big time. Last year he came in, he sucking us. He gave us everything. This year he came in and said, "Where's the green room?" Coach Mike Elko.
It's in his own right and everything. You have to have special stuff in the room.
You got your M&Ms we left for you?
Yeah, I appreciate that.
What you got back there, buddy?